We all saw an accident video over the weekend. A 14-year-old cyclist pinned flat under a car at the slip road in Jurong East. It took 20 bystanders to literally lift a heavy sedan just to pull him out. Thankfully, the boy survived. But let's be practical and start talking about how the people are helping out. For me, I would help too, but we need to talk about the real things. I'm sick and tired of seeing all those kinds of cyclists on the road. A lot of those young immature cyclists are downright ignorant, reckless, and incredibly annoying on the roads. They want to cycle like a maniac in the park with no one around. We don't care. But the moment we bring that bicycle on the public roads, we are playing with real life and real fire. And right now, you see, nobody is teaching these kids the rules. We don't teach road safety for cyclists in schools. Parents aren't drilling it into them. They just buy a bike and let it loose on the road. And when you're cycling on the roads, shouldn't you at least be wearing those safety gear too? At least a helmet? But nothing. And who pays the price? The drivers. The drivers are the real victims here, no matter how careful they are. Not the one who is knocked down. Do people have any idea what kind of intense stress drivers face every single day, especially in Singapore? High traffic, high crowd movement, narrow roads. LTA officer always watching. It's a big pressure under a hot damn sun. Think about the left turn slip road. As a driver, you need to turn your head to the left, to the right, to the left again. You are scanning everything. And then out of nowhere, a cyclist just dashes straight across a zebra crossing without looking, moving way too fast for anyone to react. It's terrifying and too dangerous. If I were the driver, I would completely shock. And I met this kind of annoying incident a few times myself, even when I was driving very slow. Those cyclists are really ridiculous, annoying. And what did I do? Every time I see these kind of things happen, luckily I managed to stop, but give them a big loud horn for a few seconds to wake them up. And after that, one of them even gave me a middle finger. How frustrating. All those kids just cycle the road as their own father place, as if they own the road. Because once you get hit by a car in this kind of situation, you don't just bounce off. You get crushed underneath the chassis. And that's what happened. Nowadays, a lot of kids think they are big fat on the road and they think cars should just magically give in to them. I know because when I was 14, I was just as ignorant. I dashed across the zebra crossing on a bicycle without looking, and luckily for me, the driver slammed on his brake just in time. He honked his horn. He rolled out his window and gave me a massive angry scolding. I deserved that and I was in fear. That scolding woke me up. It taught me a lesson I never forgot. We need to stop making excuses for this kind of behavior. A zebra crossing isn't a magical shield. It's not a green light to just blind run onto a road. If you're on a bicycle, you must look left and right and slow down and you must stop. Make eye contact with the driver or better yet, get off the bike and walk. I have been doing that ever since I learned my lesson. I don't cycle across but walk across any road in any situation even there's no vehicles around. And I still do it today in many countries I travel to. Taiwan, Denmark, China, and Singapore. You stop, you get off, you walk across, and then you cycle again. That's it. What's so difficult about this? It's common sense. You want to put safety first. So who is the actual victim? The boy or the driver? What's your views? Let me know in the comments below and see you next time. Ciao.